If you've clicked on this video, you're probably new to Fiverr and wondering how you can make your first $1,000 a month on Fiverr. Well, in this video, I will teach you everything you need to know to start selling and making money on Fiverr. If you're new here to my channel, my name is Ben, and I've recently started documenting my journey of selling on Fiverr so I can teach you guys how you can do the same. I've been selling on the platform for about 3 months now as a level 2 graphic designer. This is not a big number, but over the course of this time, I have learned everything you need to know to start selling on Fiverr, and in this video, I'm going to share everything with you guys. My first tip is for anyone who just recently made an account and wants to sell on the Fiverr platform. If you're new to Fiverr and just made your gig, you might have to wait a while until you get your first order. This is why I would highly recommend outsourcing your first order. This could be a friend, a family member, or you could DM people on Instagram who are related to your niche, asking them if this is a service they would like to buy. For example, I have 300,000 followers on TikTok. This would be a great way for me to advertise my Fiverr gig. Cold DMing people on Instagram is a bit sketchy and be prepared for a lot of no's. However, this is great experience for building a relationship with clients, and personally I think it will strengthen your communication skills. My second tip is do your market research. I cannot stress this enough. You need to do your market research or else you will fail. Trust me, you will fail. You'll die. It's bad, it's really bad. Now obviously this is something I really want to emphasize. If I want to open a banana shop, if I know absolutely nothing about bananas or the banana market or the banana economy, my business is not going to succeed, or I'm going to go bankrupt because my prices are way too low. Now I know this is kind of a pointless metaphor and I made it somewhat not relate to selling on Fiverr, but people can tell if you don't know what you're doing, and a lot of that is portrayed by your gig. This is basically the fundamentals of selling on Fiverr. It's also a great representation of social proof. One way you can boost orders on Fiverr is through third-party advertising. And when I say advertising, you might be thinking, oh, I'm gonna have to pay for ads. This isn't true. There are plenty of ways you can advertise your business for absolutely free. For example, I'm currently in the process of growing an Instagram account where I advertise my Fiverr gigs and my services because I'd like to make a website where I can offer this instead of using Fiverr, which takes a 20% cut in the sales you make. So Instagram would be a great way to passively advertise your business. And you might also be growing a source of passive income through Instagram monetization. Now, growing an Instagram account might take a long time, and if you have the capital to invest or reinvest into your business, I would highly recommend Facebook ads or even Instagram story ads. Both of these methods will attract more customers, meaning you will get more orders, meaning you will make more money. Also, you're building reputation for your business. You're building positive reputation and people know who you are if I have an Instagram account and eyeballs are looking at it, or if I advertise on Facebook or Instagram. Now, my last tip is probably the most useful piece of information you can take away from this video, and it has greatly increased the revenue I've gained on Fiverr. But before that, if you found the tips I've given you useful, or if you're going to implement them, please subscribe, it's free, and like the video, it's also free. And all the information I'm giving you is free, so you can grow your business and be more successful. Last tip is to create more than one gig. This means creating a gig that your potential client could also find useful. I know this sounds confusing, so let me explain. The first gig I made was creating Twitch logos. I realized a lot of people were asking if I could also make Twitch emotes. And now this was not something I offered at the time, but I realized this is something that my clients have a pretty high demand for. So I decided to create a new gig making Twitch emotes. I just started this gig at the beginning of the month and it has been a hit. Right now it's responsible for about 1/3 of my revenue. And a lot of these orders have been clients that I've already had. This is the great part about having more than one gig that's in your same niche that also relates to your main gig. Now, I like to think of this marketing strategy as a funnel. You have one main gig generating all the revenue, then you have a side gig that clients who are purchasing the main gig also might be interested in. What's great about this marketing strategy is that it can be applied to any niche. For example, if I made posters for death metal bands, I also might want to make a gig where I make logos for death metal bands. This would mean people who see my gig and order a death metal logo might also want me to make a death metal poster, and I will generate more revenue because of this. Now, I guarantee if you implement these tips, you will find success on Fiverr. And just remember, be patient because it does take a while.